Hey guys, it's Drunk with Friends. It's your girl V.
This is Willis.
And we're back for another Drunk Shorts over here.
Hey,
Woo!
Drunk Short 16.
Okay.
Yo.
Hey, look, 2 months time. It's gonna be the anniversary, the drunk anniversary.
It's a drunk anniversary.
Hey. You guys for tuning in this week. If you haven't listened before, we always start off with a shot. We always end off with a shot. We try to keep the episode underneath for 30 minutes. So it's literally a quick little short talk about a couple topics, have a little laughs, have a little criticism, and we keep it the fuck moving. Okay. With that being said, if you want to listen to any of our full length episodes, you can definitely do that on all streaming platforms. Definitely check out YouTube, rate, like, and subscribe. With that being said, we're gonna start off with these shots.
X.
Cheers. You say what?
Got that brown today.
Oh no, brown, no.
Ooh, god dang.
Yep. No, I don't worry that. All right, why don't you start us off?
All right. So a little bit of good news. Maryland Governor Larry Hogan, he's getting rid of 4-year degree requirements because the state of Maryland right now has a work shortage. They can't find enough people to work in certain agencies within the state government. And he's like, forget 4-year degrees. We'll train you. If you know what you do, you got the experience, we'll take you. Hey.
I thought that was just for police enforcement, or is it?
No, it's different branches.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay. Because I know there's a lot of people that could have been police officers, but they were held back because they didn't have a bachelor's degree.
Yeah. So he's the name of the program is Skills Through Alternate Routes for job seekers in the state of Maryland. They're gonna supply boot camps and training at the community college and internships and everything to try to get people who didn't go the route of getting degrees jobs within the Maryland system amongst different branches. So yeah.
Okay. You know, he's always been a little gangster though. Yeah. Ever since COVID, he was like, yeah, I'll shut all this shit down.
I ain't gonna hold you. He had me look for a Republican. He had me looking like, okay, damn, I kind of like him. Because I think even with the COVID stuff, I feel like he put like fuck politics. I'm trying to save these people.
Right. He put a lot of people in place. Yeah. He did put a lot of people in place. He was like, if you're not in before these lights, them nighttime lights come on, you getting locked up.
Yeah. And then you remember he did that deal with Korea, I think, because his wife's Korean and got all those COVID testing. He was making moves. So and then I heard a little tea that he might be running for president.
Shut up.
Yep. They said he was thinking about it. So we'll see.
I think that would probably be the first like Republican I would probably back.
Yeah. But the problem is I don't think he's gonna beat Trump. Whoever's coming up in the Republican Party gotta beat Trump. Period. Unfortunately.
I think Trump just need to have several seats.
2024 Trump's going again. Ain't no way. Not. Ain't no way.
But I'm like, I think that's, I mean, maybe I missed a day in U.S. history class, but I think once you've been impeached, you're not supposed to.
He didn't get impeached. I don't think so.
He got the votes. Yes, he did.
I don't think it went all the way through. You know what? I gotta do my Googles. I might be wrong.
Yeah,
he served the full term. So how did he get impeached?
Well, a lot of people served the full term without stepping down. Clinton did.
Okay. We'll see. We'll see what happens in 2024.
Yeah. Apparently it's levels to this shit. People just do what they want to do. Yeah. And they just whatever.
Right. Yeah, so that's my positive story. I got another story. These high fucking gas prices. How about that?
Bro, I thought I did good. I put $50 in my Nissan Rogue. I'm like, all right, this should take it over because I've never had to put more than like $42 or $44 in my tank. Like, I put $50 in there and that shit still wasn't full. It was like between 3/4 and full. I was like, well, we're gonna rock out with this bitch today. Ain't no way I'm walking back in there. Black people, right? I'm not walking back inside and put $5 on my
Facts.
If I ain't do it, then I ain't doing it. I don't want no 2 separate charges, even though we shop at different stores every day, but we don't want 2 separate charges from the same place on our card. That's so funny.
Bro, you can preach to the choir because my truck, smooth 110 to fill up. To fill up. Yeah.
It don't take regular gas, do it?
No, that's regular gas.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I switched over from that premium shit. I was like, yo, this is getting too expensive. I was like, yo, for this regular.
All right, when I hear about that thing being back in the shop, I'm like, it's probably because of that regular grass.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that was a common problem with the trucks. But anyway, for those who are having issues paying for gas, a Swedish company called where is it at? Klarna, Klarna, Klarna.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's originally a fashion furniture like store, like online store.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're going into the business. They partnership with Chevron and Texaco that will allow users to pay off the price of filling up their tanks in 4 easy installments over a 6-week period.
6 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like any other purchase on this app, all users have to do is find a gas station in the app, create a $75 digital card, and use it to pay. Any unused funds will return to their account.
Yeah, I heard about it on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I saw the story, period. And then when I was driving around to work yesterday, I heard it on the radio, and it was like a lot of people were like, I don't judge anybody for using it.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if you don't use your car like that, but you're just on a rough time, because I feel like it's counterproductive if you are using your car a lot, because if you're going to work every day, let's say for us locals, we live in Maryland, we gotta drive to DC every day for work. Yeah, that $75 you put in your tank about to be gone by Friday. And what you want to do for the other remaining 5 weeks, you got to pay back that $75, and you're sure it's going to be interest on it. So
especially with these fucking truckers and this traffic now. So we sitting in traffic most of the time. So I'm just like, yo, like most of these jobs, shit, COVID, we thought COVID was going to put us back in the house. These gas prices might put us back in the house because people ain't going to leave the house. Yeah. Like, get $7, $8 around this bitch. I'm not leaving. There's going to be all Zooms in this bitch.
Well, I have heard that, like, one of my girlfriends that live out in VA, she said it started going down out in VA. It started going down, not like drastically down, but if it was at 350, it's down now to like 342.
Oh,
like,
okay.
It's slowly progressively going down.
When I put in my truck, gas was like $4.60.
Yeah, I went on base and mine was $4.20 a gallon.
Okay, yeah. So,
and that was still me putting $50 in now. I was like, I remember when Obama was in office and that joint came down to like $1.90.
Oh yeah, that would have been.
We was psyched, boy.
Hell
we was like, yo, $20 to fill my tank.
Fuck yeah! I saw this one meme on Instagram. Somebody was like, $20 ain't gas money no more.
No, I remember people were like, oh yeah, can you drive me here? I give you $5. And I used to be like, okay, $5 because that's almost 2 whole gallons, which means that's about 70 miles. I'm going to get out of it. All right, I'll take you back. Now, boy, you're going to have to give me at least 10.
Shit, you give me at least 30. Fuck that.
You got a truck. My car is pretty good on gas.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's wild out here. But if you don't know about Klarna, though, the good thing about them, it could be good, it could be bad, is that you have a little stretch. So let's say you got it, you use it on payday, at least you know that it's going to come out. It's going to automatically come out every 2 weeks around your payday time, but it's going to suck if you don't. Like you put it in the mid, if you get paid on the 1st and the 15th, and you use Klarna on the 7th, that means what, the 21st, they're going to be taking out that second payment.
I might be wrong. Isn't the Klarna the same company that we talked about doing those installments for layaway for Walmart? Or that's a different company?
No, I think that was Afterpay.
Okay, yeah.
They all have the same premise of idea. Except for Klarna, for this one is three installments, but for other stuff, because I have some stuff that I use Klarna for, and you can sometimes the contract is up to a year. You pay this once a year, but that's for like major stuff. Like when I had a vendor for Vintage Breed, slight plug. When I had to buy something like a big bulk of stuff, it ended up being like almost $500 for certain things. So they allow you to buy it all from the same platform from the different vendors, and they bulk it all in one thing, and you pay like $45 a month to pay it off. So for someone who's a entrepreneur that's starting off, who can't drop 500 off break, boom. I mean, they allow you to pay it off early. That's a plus. But for the beginning, I'd rather pay $45 and be early if I got some extra on the next pay period and put double down on a month and pay, like keep the interest down, versus I'm stuck with $500, and now I'm eating oodles and noodles and hot dogs for 2 months.
And then you got high blood pressure and all that other stuff.
Mm.
What's gonna say? Do they run your credit?
No.
That's good. Okay,
No,
I see
it's
it.
kind of sort of like one of those. I'm not gonna say one of those soft pulls that don't
Mhm.
do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of those. But I mean, I've used them. I've used Afterpay. I've used a couple with Zip, which used to be Quad Pay. I've used a different variety of them, and they're all on the same premise. As long as once you attach your card, they automatically
They got
charge
your
it.
bank account.
And
Yeah.
then, yeah, they charge your card, not out your bank account, but they charge your card. And you have the options that you can switch it between one card to another. So you can start out with your Bank of America card this pay period, and the next pay period, it can be your Navy Federal, or the next period could be your Citizens Bank. As long as they get paid, they don't give a fuck what card you use.
Facts. Side note about money. So I was in the liquor store yesterday because St. Patrick's Day, which
Hey.
I was pissed. Another side to the side note. Yo, so you know me, I don't buy little bottles. I usually buy the handles. Yo, sold out everywhere. I was like, yo, I went to 3 different liquor stores. Hennessy, gone. I'm like, y'all nigglets and nigglets.
How you gonna get mad at that when you looking for the same shit?
But it's Thursday. Y'all supposed to be at work. I went at like 12 p.m. looking.
You know what it was? No, I can tell you what it was. They got a little bit of that warm air on Tuesday. The 60, 70 degree. They was like, yo, we about to get some drinks because and this weekend's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah. So like, plug, they're not paying us. Jameson Orange, fucking fire.
I know, I had it at your wedding reception.
Yep. That's my new shit now. That's my new shit. But the other side note, so I'm in the liquor store, and you know how I don't know if they do that in Philly, but around here, some liquor stores do check cashing. You get
the check cashing little side, John, where you get your lottery tickets and shit too.
Yeah, son, it's a machine now.
What?
It's a machine now. It's a check cashing machine. You go up there, you put in whatever you got to put. They scan the check, they scan your ID. Cash come out like an ATM. It's a machine now.
Shut the front door, bro.
Yo, I was like, yo, we in 2022.
I remember you had to wait in line. Remember the ass checks cashing place? You had to wait in line, pay certain bills.
You had to give your fingerprint, all that other shit. Nah, it's a machine. It looked like a regular ass ATM type machine, but they scan checks and all the other stuff. They got to cash checking machines coming to a liquor store near you.
That's the part that kills me. It's that it's at a liquor store. It's not even like the ace.
I think it'd be at like one of them with the Money Depot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I was shocked.
They was like, they know what they're doing. They put that in there. It's tax season time. People getting them refunds and those checks back.
Guess what machine was right next to it?
The ATM.
The ATM, and then the lottery machine. The scratch off one where you can just pick and drain to come out. They come out like a vending machine. I was like, yo, they know what they're doing. These machines right next to each other for a reason.
They got the machines lined up. That's wild.
Hell yeah, man. But I was in a sketchy neighborhood, so yeah, maybe that's why.
I mean, but still, that's the worst
Orlando,
place.
bro.
I feel like that's the worst place to have it. Y'all never seen, what was it? It wasn't Friday. What hood movie was it? When they stole the ATM. Yeah. And it was like he just installed it and then they stole it and they realized that there was no money in there.
Facts.
I can't remember what movie it was, but that shit was funny.
But you would think though, it makes sense because those type of machines are going to be more likely in sketchy neighborhoods than affluent neighborhoods.
I don't know.
Because 9 times out of 10, if you go into a liquor store, get your cash check.
I mean, yeah, in that aspect, I can see what you're saying.
Unless you're a teenager. I did it when I was a kid, or like if you're like, young. I mean, you don't have a bank account, but everybody got bank accounts. You can get your shit sent to your cash app.
I'm gonna tell you where they're gonna be at. They're gonna be in Walmart. And the super center Walmarts where all them people get their checks cash in that area when they get in money orders, that's where they're gonna have it. Whoever created that, genius. They about to blow up. They about to get a contract with Walmart. Every super center, they're gonna go in there and they're gonna definitely get that squared away.
Yep. And I got one more story for guys.
Okay.
I'm getting it out the way. So I think I called it. I don't know if me and you talked about it on the show, but I know me and you had a conversation about this. So Uber and Lyft are starting to charge fuel surcharges because gas is so high. And I was talking to somebody, I was like, yo, if gas going up, Uber's going up, Lyft going up, everything going up. So now at this moment, it's a 55-cent fuel charge, surcharge for each trip if you're using Lyft or Uber.
For each trip or each mile for the trip?
It says right here on each trip. It might be each mile. That'll be crazy.
Because that's how you get charged when you travel for work. You know, they have a thing when you travel for work, it's a per diem, and they reimburse for gas. The way they reimburse for gas is they say you get 55 cents per mile to and from your house.
Gotcha.
So if they're on the premise of that algorithm or formula, I'm thinking that's per mile, which sucks. Because if you're from like my house, BWI, that's probably like a 20-mile, you're 20 or 23-mile, you're already adding another almost $15 into my drive.
Yeah. So according to this right now is each trip, but
well, that's not bad. 55 cents each trip. That's nothing.
Yeah, anywhere between 45 to 55 cents per trip. And also this includes Uber Eats too.
Okay.
So I mean, honestly, I get it if I'm a Lyft driver. Like if I'm a driver, I mean, I get it, period. But my whole thing is, like, if you're doing these surcharges, I think 100% of the surcharge that you're charging me should go straight to the driver, period. They shouldn't be getting the cut of that.
I agree. But you know how corporations are. They gotta get their cut off top.
Because I know they probably going to do some type of incentives to get people to drive. Because yo, like I said, when gas gets 6 or 7, if it gets that far, nobody's doing that. Or they going to charge you an arm and leg just to get around.
Agree.
Yeah, I did the, what was I going to say? You know, I'm about to leave tomorrow. So I'm going to just go up to park in the garage because from my house to where we leaving at, it's like $100.
Oh, that's what I do every time. I go to, are you leaving out of BWI?
Yeah.
There's plenty of airports. We just came back from New Orleans, which, 2 weeks ago, and we parked at a Marriott. It was like for that weekend, it was like what, $32 to park the car. Yeah, it's like $32. I mean, if you look on Groupon, you can, I mean, probably too late now, but in advance, you can look for Groupon and airport parking. When I went to Jamaica with Latoy, who's been on our show, shout out to Latoy. When I went to her 40th birthday in Jamaica, she found a coupon on Groupon, and for the week we were gone, or 5 days we were gone, I only paid $30, so it took off $20 with the coupon. Yeah, but every time I go out of town, I park my car that way, and the shuttle takes you from the hotel to whatever terminal. American Airlines, Delta. And then when you get back in, you call them and say, hey, I'm here. And they'll tell you, hey, go to gate 17. They're on their way. And
I always like to, the only reason I like parking in the garage is because some reason I have the worst luck with catching flights back. My shit always gets delayed. So I be getting back around the way, like at 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I don't feel like hopping on no shuttle. I just want to walk to my goddamn car.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like I'm blown.
Yeah, I feel you. But for me, I'm just like, it's better because I like to drive myself home. And then at least I know that they have somebody's watching my car. It's a security.
Yeah.
At the hotel. So then, they have those big, open lots as well.
Yeah.
That you can pay day by day. But for future, I could see the place that I went to. It wasn't nothing at all for the days we were gone.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'll send that over to you. But yeah, it's crazy that they are doing this surcharge, 55 cents.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm hoping it is per trip.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say, what's 55? That's why I think it's per mile, because what's 55 cents gonna do?
Like if I'm surcharge, but I think they're just gonna start charging more for the rides, period. And
that
then
makes more sense. Charge more for the rides, period.
Yeah.
Versus just adding 55 cents. I'm like, what the fuck? Nigga, I could have gave you $1.
Yeah, because if you think about it, right? If you're an Uber driver, and do I know anybody that does Uber driving? I don't think I know anyone.
My mom does. My mom does Lyft.
Right. So say like your mom put in $50 to fill up her tank, right? Just kind of like what you did, right? And say hers went to full. How many rides do I have to do just to make that 50 and break even? and
Well,
then to actually make a profit, is it worthwhile? You know what I'm saying?
as a person who has seen the app, it's all about the busy times. Because honestly,
Mm,
one ride, my mom has picked somebody up all the way from Dallas.
mm,
My mother lives in Baltimore now. She's
right.
picked up a ride from Baltimore and picked up somebody from Dallas to bring them back to Baltimore. And that's a $53 ride by itself.
Got you.
It's all about the ride you pick. If
Mm-hmm.
you stay in local, of course, those gonna be like $7, $10 rides. But like that's why a lot of people are doing rides and stuff around the holiday time because everybody's flying in. So she was hitting Dallas BWI. She was that one week she made like almost like $700 on just doing rides.
She gotta have don't put the vehicle out there, but she has to have like a fuel efficient car.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
A Ford Focus.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, they're pretty good on gas.
Yeah.
But with that being said, on the counterpart, now she's like, oh, I gotta get some work done to the car. And I'm like, well, you haven't even had that car longer than a year, but she's putting the mileage and the I gotta check for tires. I'm like, well, you realize you're wearing it down from doing all this high driving.
Yeah, highway miles, yeah.
Yeah, not even just highway miles, city miles too. She still got a regular life. She still go to eat or probably do bowling, that stuff that you got to think about.
Yeah.
But if you're in the state of California, the lawmakers have proposed to do a $400 gas rebate for all taxpayers, including the people who don't have a car. So we already know gas is already on everybody's minds, and it's like California is trying their part to give some relief. So according to Fox 11, the Democrats have proposed a $400 gas card for every California resident taxpayer, including people who don't have a car. This proposed $400 rebate will cover the current 51 cents per gallon gas tax for one full year, 52 trips to the pump for most vehicles, lawmakers state. Notably, we'll believe a rebate is a better approach than spending the gas on other miscellaneous things. So some people are just like, yo, just lower the prices. And then some people are like, well, if you don't have a car, what's the point? And my point is like, I kind of agree. If you don't have a car, what's the point?
For Ubers and Lyfts.
No, but see, that's the thing. It's a gas card. So we don't know what a gas card could be. It could be a Shell gas card. It could be a Sunoco gas card. But if it's a Visa card, one of those Visa gift cards, then cool, yeah, for Uber, for Lyft.
We black, right? I ain't telling nobody to do nothing illegal, but I got 400 on this card. Give me 200 cash.
That's how they do. You mean how they do stamps? You mean how they do
right? Just like stamps.
Like you got $200 in food stamps. All right, I'll give you 100 if you give me your two. And how does that work, nigga? You make it work.
Facts. We don't support illegal activity, though.
So someone said it's giving gas stimulus.
Facts. I'll take that card. If Maryland decides to do that, I'll do it because $400, that's like $100 a week. I can survive on that. On gas, just gas alone.
Yeah, honestly, it would be one of those for me. I'm grateful to God for where I'm at in life, but for me, it would be one of those. I need gas, and it's not payday yet. Let me use this gift card. Let me use this John real quick. Like I don't get paid for 2 more days, but I gotta go in the office and I need some gas. That's when I would swipe it. But I feel like this is a good idea, and I feel like hello Hogan, you want my vote for presidency?
Facts.
You need to adapt this too before you go all the way up to the top.
Yeah, because I think we need help, especially if it gets like ridiculous prices. Like I'm not coming outside. Let it $8-9. I'm not doing it.
I'm me either, bro. I'm gonna be like, all right,
shutting down.
Lift me halfway. We're gonna lift halfway to meet with each other.
Facts. Even like after a while, these jobs are gonna have to get creative.
Yeah, I'm not doing. I'm like, bro, you realize I literally just told someone looking for an interview. I was like, listen, I only want remote jobs. The gas, I said the price of gas is going up. I have people that I have to take care of in my household. I need something that's primarily remote. So if that's not what you have, and that's not what you're looking for, then thank you for your time. You got to put your standards out there, and if they go with it, they go with it. If they don't,
facts.
Not my problem.
Yeah.
So, did you have something else?
Nope, those are all my stories.
Okay, so let's talk about Jussie Smollett. I know we normally don't do updates. We really don't do updates on Drunk Shorts, but if you don't know, he has been released. My man served 2 nights, not even
Yeah.
in jail. My man got free.
Did you see that report of what he ate while he was in there?
No, what he ate?
Ice water.
That's all he had was water.
Ice water. That's some nigga shit.
That's not nice. That's bougie. Like, you're not going to eat no food. You just going to drink water.
Cause he probably think they trying to poison his ass. So I'm gonna drink ice water too. But you remember, I don't know, back in the day, they be like, yo, you know, bread and ice water will fill you up. You ain't got nothing to eat.
No, I feel like that shit makes me hungrier. I hate when people are like, oh, if you're not full, drink a bottle of water. I don't get full of water, but after I pee in 30, 45 minutes, my stomach growling.
Facts.
What is this? What the fuck is this? Anyway,
Sure.
So like I said, you know, he got released. He's out on bail or whatever until his retrial. That's the part that people have been missing. Like, oh, they just let him out. No, he's doing appeal.
Right.
And that's why he's out on bail for the appeal. Because he's still standing by his innocent. You know, I'm gonna stand beside my pledge. You know, I'm not guilty. But rapper Freddie Gibbs, he says he believes that Jussie Smollett should do the prison time for faking a hate crime, just like bitches who call fake rape. And I feel like that's something we should talk about. I personally feel like it's a good analogy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's women out here, you know, I'm not going to limit rape to just happening to women. There are people out here who make false claims all the time, spending the police's resources, their hours. There's a lot of people who, you know, have families they have to go to, but they're doing all these overworking hours and trying to do this thing to catch your rapist, quote unquote, and you're lying.
Right. I mean,
so
look at Chris Brown.
Huh?
Chris Brown.
Yeah, and I heard that, you know, the from all the what was it? It was like a video or like audio files in text messages. Yeah. So again, all these resources and all this money for you to be lying.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel. And I understand the analogy with Jussie Smollett. It's like, yo, even though you're claiming your innocence, all evidence says that you're not. And you've wasted that state or that county's police resources, FBI resources, CNN, whoever else covered whatever newspapers or whatever that covered the story, resources and time that could have been highlighting real serious issues.
Yeah.
Like you did that just to cause attention to yourself.
No, I 100% agree with you. Now I'm gonna do a V. I'm play devil's advocate.
Okay, let's go.
Where did we draw the line? So it's just like lying, period. Because you got Jussie Smollett lying about being assaulted and a hate crime.
Mm-hmm.
You got Freddie Gibbs situation where a woman, he was in a foreign country, and a woman lied about him raping her.
Mm-hmm.
And then, if you want to go there, let's arrest the old ass lady that falsely claimed Emmett Till.
Yeah, that's the thing. She recanted on her confession. I mean,
he didn't do it. We know he didn't do it.
We all know he didn't do it, and
right.
she. But in the day, I think she's. I don't know if she's dead now or she's sickly ill. If you ever, I think we talked about that show. It's a show that just came out literally a couple months ago. I think Woman of the Movement or something like that, when it was the mother of Emmett Till. And talking about how the whole process happened and how she lied. And she came out when she's like damn near 70, 80 years old. Announced that she lied. NAACP and all these other Black organizations opened up a whole new case and still got nowhere with it.
Mm-hmm.
She recanted. Like this like a recanting queen. Like she's horrible at spades. She would be reneging all the time. Right. You know. So
I also feel like when the accusers lie, so maybe that's the difference, because maybe these are people accusing people of doing something and they prove that they're lying. Most of the time, they don't get no time. And now that we have Jussie Smollett, who's a celebrity, who let's keep it a buck, is a gay Black man. So you know how some people feel about it, especially rappers, Freddie Gibbs,
Lucy.
Yeah, they want them to throw the book at them. And I'm just like, most accusers or people that lie about shit, they don't really get that time, or if anything, might get probation. So I'm just saying, if you want to do Jussie Smollett, make it fair across the board for everybody. If we're about to get liars and we find out you lying 2 years or 60 months, everybody got to get 160 months or whatever weeks or whatever Jesse was about to do. I don't know. 160 days, 150 days. But yeah.
I feel you. I just feel like it's the same, but it's not the same. I'm like, at the end of the day, he orchestrated, allegedly, he orchestrated them to do this to him. They had meetups. He paid money. He did it. It was staged on purpose. Allegedly.
These people lie on purpose too.
For women that claim rape, it's normally not staged. Well, I don't know, but let's say it's normally not staged. It's normally like on a whim when they're like, "Oh, he raped me."
Oh, if it's not even a whim, it's when just like the Chris Brown situation, he ghosted me. Now it's rape.
Now it's rape. Exactly. Yeah.
Or I felt some type of way that the way you treated me, so now it's rape. Even though, all right, I'm trying to be politically correct about this. A lot of people, when there's smoke, there's fire.
I agree.
So this is not the first person with Trish Brown. Maybe this is the first person that got caught lying. Or maybe she used the fact that he get accused a lot, thinking she can get away with it because all the other women did. And then look at Trey Songz.
I was just about to pull it up. God damn it! I was about to say that. I just saw it on like my Twitter feed, and it was like, "Yo, Trey Songz is like, can we acknowledge the fact that Trey Songz is like the first person who's been accused of rape and doing things, shading sexual things to people, and it's been so low radar. Like that's so random that it's so low radar that like people don't care.
People are more concerned him beating that case for beating up the police officer. You remember that one?
Yeah.
So it's just like, you know, people nitpick, people, you know, they choose when they want to be outraged and upset and all this other stuff. So it's all trash to me. But since Jesse did do it, I do think he should get some time. I'm worried. From what I've seen, I'm kind of worried about his mental health because I think even though he's going to us maybe mentally healthy as possible, the paranoia is starting to get to him. Because you remember when they carted him out, he was like, "I'm mentally sane. I do not want to kill myself." Then reports claim that he wouldn't eat no food, just ice water. Like, this something. He's afraid of being killed, period. He's afraid of something. Some paranoia is in there. Whether it's valid or not, I don't know, but it's something there.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully everything works out for him. And of course, guys, we will keep you guys updated on everything that's happening day by day, week by week. Keep tuned in. You know, we're gonna have all the juice for you. But that being said, well, let's go ahead and tell them where they can find us.
I don't got no notes. All right, you can find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Podbean, Alexa TuneIn, Pandora. I said Spotify. Google, Amazon Music, anywhere you get podcasts, you can find us on all streaming platforms. Also, you can find us on YouTube. Like and subscribe, talk shit, whatever. We love it. If you want to reach out to us and be on the show or just kick it or have any type of opportunities, you can email us at dwfriends with a Z at the end at gmail.com. And also you can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Drunk with Friends with a Z at the end. Slide in the DMs.
Yes. That's all we got this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you were aware of some things that you didn't know. Hopefully you got a laugh or two out of something. Looking forward to seeing you guys possibly next week. We'll talk about that, see what we're gonna do.
Yep.
Because your boy over there going on his honeymoon.
Facts. Gotta be out.
He married now.
You next.
All right, guys.
Take a shot.
Cheers.
Right. Cheers. See you guys next week.